It's just one of those days today. I can already feel it where like it's, you know, pretty late at night. I had a long day. I feel a little bit exhausted and I was feeling it hit me. So hopefully this Coke is going to give me the energy that I need for today. I mean, realistically, I'm not recording this entire video in one sitting anyway, so it shouldn't matter. But today we're doing more One Piece. This is episodes 248, 249, and 250. A beautiful 3 episodes to go together because it'll bring us right to the 250 mark, which means that's a quarter of the way to 1,000. Oh my god. Oh, there's so many episodes. But I also love it. Like, that's really exciting that there are so many episodes. Man, the tug of war in my head of like, I want to be caught up on One Piece because that would be really cool to be like at the same point as where everyone else is at, you know? And the other thing pulling of like, I don't want to be caught up on One Piece because I don't want to watch this show weekly. I don't want to watch one episode weekly. I want to watch several episodes and I want to I want to always have more, you know? So yeah. I do know, as I'm recording this, I'm pretty sure One Piece is entering its new saga for the first time in ages in the modern day One Piece, which is really cool. I've been trying to avoid stuff about it, but I have seen, like, you know, I've been scrolling past and it's like, oh, here's the visual for the new saga, and I'm like, scroll, don't look at it, but it's very cool that they're entering new stuff. Anyway, we shouldn't be talking about One Piece stuff that I won't get to for literal years. We should talk about One Piece that we're getting into now. So the latest episodes have shown some cool things with these villains. We're furthering Usopp's story. He's having a connection with Franky. So let's find out what happens now. I mean, we've got a good old confrontation going on. Please make sure to support this video and this channel as much as you can because, and you guys have been doing, you know, you guys have been supporting it, at least as of the time that I'm recording this video. I've put 2 videos up on my new channel, and I have seen people comment, like specifically commenting to try to help out the channel and to try to, you know, help with the algorithm and stuff. I really appreciate that, so thank you so much, and please keep it up because it is a great thing when people can do that for me. And if you want to watch the full length reactions, that is, you watch the entire episodes with me, you just go sync it up with your own footage on my Patreon account in the description below, and it is also many episodes ahead, 12 at least episodes ahead, maybe more, probably more, so go check that out. But yeah, anyway, let's jump into this episode of One Piece. This is episode 248. Okay, recap Rubik's, I think? Yeah, maybe only a little one. If you're new to the channel, Recap Rubik's is a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap's going on and I try to beat the recap. Although, I actually don't know, are we still on recap? I can't remember exactly what happened. I'm watching just in case. Franky's fucking strong. I feel like this isn't recap. I don't remember this. Oh god. Gonna stab Franky. Oh! Oh, Lucci saved him. Oh, he didn't want to kill Franky before he finds out where the shit is. Yeah. I'm not gonna do the recap Rubik's. We failed it. It means you gotta give over the blueprints. Oh my god. Franky's gonna go wild. Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen. Don't listen to it because I might even hear like a name or something. I don't want to hear anything. What the hell? Cutty Flam is such a weird name. Yeah, I agree. Shit. Careful. Did I say Iceberg? Damn. Aww. Is that Tom? I thought Tom looked normal. Wait, are we actually seeing the full backstory? Whoa. Wait, yeah, this is what I thought Tom looked like, I think. No, that's Iceberg, okay. That makes sense. I must have just seen a flashback of Iceberg and thought it was Tom. Buckerberg. Damn, Iceberg's demeanor changed as he matured. Oh my god. Whoa! No way! Yokozuna! Oh! That's the frog we saw in the modern day, right? Okay, that is Tom. Cool. Who's this? Oh, it's Kokono? I was like, wow, Kokono looks good until it got to her face. Okay. Tom's a cool guy. I like him. It's crazy that it seems like Iceberg and Franky weren't just his apprentices, but were actually basically his family, it seems like. Whoa! Judicial ship? Whoa! Holy shit, the judicial ship was awesome. Wow, that's so cool! What a cool idea! Oh, it only happened the other day. Okay. Oh. Wait. He built Gold Roger's ship? Wow. Well, that's fucked up. It's not his fault what they do with the ship. They can't move him. Man, Tom was ahead of the curve. It's really funny that they can't move him at all. Cool. Cool, Tom. Now the government's interested in that. I sentence you to build it. Okay. He talked himself into another 10 years of life. Oh. What's up, Franky? Yeah. Yeah. That's reasonable to be angry about that. Yeah. I understand that. Although I do wish he talked a little slower because it's hard to keep up with the subtitles when Franky's talking. Mostly because he's dropping lore and I'm trying to keep up with it. This is teaching him how to do the weird swimming that we saw. That's cool. Whoa. He was just abandoned like that? Wow, Franky was building a lot of his own shit. It's like Jinx in Arcane. Wow, look at this progress. Damn, all the prototypes. Damn. It's so cool. Is that Paulie? That's cute. I think it is because he's got the little thing on his head. Oh, look at Iceberg crying. That's so cute. That's wow. That's a fun episode. That was a nice little flashback episode. I enjoyed that. I mean, I was about to say it didn't overstay its welcome. I guess we'll see if next episode is also a flashback episode. If it is, I don't know how I'll feel about that. I could like it, and I could, think it is too much flashback. I'm not sure. But I assume if they had another flashback episode, it's because they have another part of the story to tell, so it'll probably be fine. But this was just a really nice flashback episode. It gave us some good context on what Iceberg and Franky's relationship were with each other and with Tom, and just how cool Tom was. And you know what I appreciate? So I've said many times in this series that I'm not a big fan of the how Oda draws a lot of characters that he draws intentionally incredibly ugly, and it's part of the style of this world. There are some characters that just look really, really horrifically ugly, and I'm not a huge fan of that in the character designs a lot, and I think what I'm seeing here, which I do actually appreciate in some way though, is that there are two characters in this episode, Tom and Kokoro, who do have pretty traditionally ugly designs, but they're both really great people that at the very least, Tom's a great person, but I feel like Kokoro is as well. That I do like their characters regardless. And I think Tom's appearance grew on me quite a lot. So I do end up, now that I'm looking at the character design again, I don't actually think it's that ugly, really. It's just a little weird to look at. I do still think Kokoro's is. I think Kokoro, the whole thing is they're making a joke about how, when we saw her in the present day, she has that face, but it looks like an old lady. It looks like over time her face has sagged more and more and more. So it kind of makes sense that she looks like that. But then they do this episode. It is a funny joke, panning up this really fit, nice woman's body and then getting to her face, and it's basically the exact same, maybe arguably worse. I think honestly she might be slightly more attractive in the modern day, and maybe just because of the contrast. I'm not saying characters have to be attractive, for my male gaze. I just don't want to I don't want to not look at a certain part of the frame, when Kokoro was on screen in the background and there were other people on screen and stuff, I had to make sure I had to not get distracted by her weird look, and I had to focus on the other characters, and I don't want to have to think about that while I'm watching a show. Anyway, so they showed that Tom, I don't remember if they said this in the past or not, but Tom was the one who built Gold Roger's ship. That's awesome, man. That's so cool, because it makes a lot of sense, and it shows how good Tom is. Gold Roger was the king of the pirates. He went around the Grand Line. He had to have had an amazing ship. So if Tom was the one to build it, that just shows that Tom was absolutely incredible. And then now he's built the sea train, which is also revolutionary and changed how everything works. I mean, what an awesome legendary figure. I love that. And it is really sad. I mean, I agree with Franky. It's pretty fucked up that Tom is just good at his job and he's good at his job enough that a pirate bought a boat from him, sailed it around the world so well that he became king of the pirates and has influenced pirates everywhere. Like, maybe if Gold Roger had a shittier boat, then he would have died out at sea and not become king of the pirates, and none of this would have happened. Yeah, maybe. But you're blaming this guy, you're blaming Tom because he made a really good boat? Like, it's fucked, man. The government are brutal in this universe, and they're clearly scared. Like, Gold Roger was clearly such a force, and it's frustrating for them that Gold Roger still exists, you know? Like, they killed him, they caught the king of the pirates, and they executed him, and it just made things worse. Like, that's gotta be incredibly frustrating for them. So they're doing anything they can to try to dissuade people. And so they're like, yeah, you had anything to do with Gold Roger? Guess what? We're executing you for that, you know? Yeah, it's fucked. Anyway, let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 249. Okay, recap Rubik's. Whoa, hang on, they're recapping this far back? Does that mean Luffy's gonna be in this episode if they're recapping what happened to Luffy? Oh, wait, have we seen this? Their recap's getting more difficult to tell where it ends. Okay, alright, he's coming back. I think the recap's over. I think I failed the recap Rubik's. Yeah, I did. I failed it. Only one side. Damn! Oh, don't look at the... It's gonna come with the title? Okay, good. I didn't look. I'm so smart. I'm remembering now. Hey, leave that alone.
Iceberg,
it is kind of cute. Oh shit! Oh shit! That looks painful as hell. Man, they did such a good job at turning Franky into a sympathetic character. Oh! Oh? Water 7, 8 years old. We're doing more flashback. Okay. They have more story to tell. So now they're deciding if they're going to continue to execute him even after he did this thing. Iceberg's acting more like Iceberg as he gets older. That's a good attitude. Do what you can and then don't regret. Who? Oh my god! Was that... Did Franky fire that? Oh, you're from CP5. Spandam. Of course it was you. 35. Whoa! That's huge. Yeah, this relates a lot to what's happening in the modern day. It's not about the trial? Oh, is it about Pluton? They do have the Pluton blueprints now, right? Spandam. Okay, yeah, it is about Pluton. Well, yeah. They allowed me to. Wow, you guys really don't communicate with the rest of the government, huh? That's crazy, they didn't even know. I don't think it will be written off. Not just because Tom's not around, but because the government, I feel like, would just use him, you know? Well, but what are you gonna do with the weapon? That's what I'm scared about. This is Oppenheimer all over again. I hate when characters put their money down and it's all crumpled. Stop giving me crumpled money, man. You deserve that. Nice. Is this when Tom gives... Oh! Nico Robin. I don't care about what I was saying anymore. I got distracted by Nico. Yeah, this is when he gives it to them. Or specifically gives it to Iceberg, right? Because Iceberg gives it later to Franky. I didn't know Franky even knew about it until later. I thought Franky found out when Iceberg gave it to him. Is there a reason that they don't just destroy these? I trust there's gotta be, right? Yeah, it's dangerous. I wonder what makes it so dangerous, so I'm also curious about that. I mean, I think they said you can destroy an island with it back in the crocodile stuff. Oh! Franky is never gonna wear pants. Oh, he's wearing pants. Good job. That's so cool. I really love the judicial ships. Okay, you all love the sea train. Are you still gonna fuck him over? You're not trying to. Someone's going to, though. Well, probably, what's his name? Spandam. Whoa! Who's attacking the judicial ship? Oh my god! Is it Spandam? Is Spandam doing it with Franky's ships? Yeah, it's all Franky's ships! This is what Iceberg warned him about. And it's got your name all over them. God, and so this is what's gonna get Tom killed, isn't it? He's gonna get executed. That makes sense. At least Iceberg knows that he wouldn't do that. But it's someone else, and that's just as bad. I think it's the government. I think it is Spandam. Who does that fleet belong to? It says Franky on every ship. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, what's this called? A false flag or whatever? Probably killing some government men to do this, just to take down some pirates, or to get... I mean, they think it's to save the world from the weapon. But it's actually, you know, controlling the weapon to use it against pirates. Oh, really? How could you tell that that's Tom? Is it perhaps the very distinctive body shape and skin color? Oh my god! Well, we know Iceberg doesn't die. Jeez! Or do we? What if he does? That's a cool shot. Oh! I think Iceberg's gonna be pissed. Yeah, he's pissed. Oh. I care about these three characters a lot. He's just stupid. He didn't mean to. He's just dumb. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's really sad, man. I really like Franky's backstory, and I really like all these characters a lot. I feel like we might get one more episode of Franky backstory, just because it sort of ended partway through. I think, like, I don't know what... Well, actually, no, I do know what more they could do. Like, they still have to show us what happened to Tom, I feel like, at this point. Because I don't think he died there. Because I think we also saw a flash there of what looks like probably the end of the backstory. Like, he was standing up to someone or for someone or something. So that, yeah, there's something something else that we're going to see, and I imagine that's going to be next episode, which actually, like, I feel like if that makes it like 3 episodes punch my microphone, if that makes it 3 episodes of Frankie backstory, and I did 3 episodes in this video and I did not plan that, like, that's brilliant. Like, it's always so satisfying when One Piece's episodes line up perfectly with how I do videos, because it's great. Like, if I just sit down to watch 3 episodes and all 3 of them are diving into Frankie's backstory, it's like watching one long episode, you know? So my big curiosity, and if they explain or imply, like, maybe I don't want this question answered unless you truly think it's like not a spoiler and it's not something that they'll go over soon, or, you know, or it's something that they already went over in the manga by this point, or it's something that I've missed. But is there a reason that they don't destroy the Pluton blueprints? Because I think they acknowledge that they're very dangerous. Is it just because they're like, you know, they are like really impressive, you know, like it's a true feat of shipbuilding that is like, they're so important because of that. They have so much value because of how well designed it is, that for like professional shipbuilders, it would be like a disgrace to you know, destroy something so precious to the shipbuilding community. However, you know, you only want them to exist as blueprints. You don't want it actually to be built. Is that why? Or is it like, if we destroy it, they'll definitely kill us no matter what, because then like they have no reason to keep us alive, because then they're trying to tie up loose ends at that point, because we've seen the blueprints and we're not supposed to have seen the blueprints. So if we keep them around, they have to keep us alive because they have to try to look for the blueprints and get them. But if we get rid of them, then they have the whole no witnesses thing and then they kill us. I don't know. There's several things that I could think, but I'm not sure if I know, or is it just something that like they didn't think of it? That is sometimes the legitimate like plot hole filler that you can I think if you're a writer and someone says, why didn't the characters just do this? I think it's actually very legit for a writer to go, they didn't think of it. You know, like sometimes that is the case. Now it becomes less of a thing that you can say if it's like a problem that the characters have been trying to solve for many years, and like they clearly are smart enough to have come up with that and it was a simple enough solution or something like that. But sometimes it is possible that it's like, you can be like, if this character could, you know, do this with their power, you do this and then they'd boil the blood and that'd suffocate this person by doing this, and they could kill anyone they want by just doing this. And then the writer could just go, yeah, but they didn't know that. Like, yeah, probably scientifically it works out and you've sat down and done the math and it works great. But I didn't as a writer, and the character didn't think of that. So it didn't happen. And that's a legitimate reason, because the characters are not perfect. They don't always come up with the perfect solutions to a problem. They just try to come up with a solution to a problem. And that's what we're watching. We're watching how this character problem solves. So I don't know. I don't know why they didn't destroy the blueprints, because it seems like no matter whose hands it falls in, it's dangerous. If it falls into like a pirate like Crocodile's hands, fuck. You know, he's going to use it to destroy islands and to take over the sea. If it falls into the government's hands, it's probably slightly safer, because I think they're mostly going to use it to threaten pirates, but I feel like they're absolutely going to wipe out islands that they deem to be too dangerous. So it's still going to be used for horrible things, I imagine, you know? They'll just try to do it more sneakily, and they'll try to justify it more. When pirates won't give a fuck. They'll just be like, yeah, I'll destroy who I want when I want, you know? So no matter whose hands it falls into, it's fucked. Unless, of course, it's continued to be passed down the line of trusted people. But I don't know, like I can kind of see this saga ending with them with Luffy just like burning the blueprints or whatever. But there's also a part of me that wants to see the Pluton, you know? Like, they keep talking about it. I mean, it's basically a huge fucking Chekhov's gun, right? They've shown us a loaded gun. And I feel like you gotta fire it, but you might not, you know? But I don't know. It's just such a cool idea. The idea of this like awesome battleship that can, I think they said in a previous episode that it can destroy islands. Like I think, and by a previous episode, I literally mean like back in the episode like 200 or something. But like it's just such a cool idea. This like massive like Death Star type pirate ship. And so like, yeah, it's dangerous and it's scary, but also, you know, wouldn't it be fun to see? And no, it wouldn't have been episode 200. It would have been episode 100 and something. 100, is it in the 130s? I don't know. But it doesn't matter because we're going to now move on to the next episode I was seeing. Oh, I found it. Episodes 117 and 118. Yeah, it says Pluton, where is it? And then I wrote destroy an island. So I imagine that means Pluton can destroy an island. I imagine that's what my notes mean. Okay, let's move on to the final episode we're doing in this video. This is One Piece episode, this is the big one, 250. Let's jump into it. Okay, recap Rubik's. Is it gonna do it quickly enough? They're going back to this again? They recapped this last episode and it had no relation to the episode. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have time to do the recap Rubik's this time. They're going back this far. Alright, recap Rubik's complete! I got 1 in this video. That's something. I'm happy with that. Is Luffy stuck again? Are they showing just like 5 seconds more of Zoro and Luffy each episode? Oh my gosh! Oh, good job, Tom. Don't let him say things that he'll regret. Aww. Oh, he's here. Okay, don't look at the screen because there's going to be a title on the screen and I am not going to read it because I am a genius and I know to not read titles. Yeah, it was something in here that we saw a flash of the flashback. Spandam's entire design makes him look like a scumbag. The black eyes and the red nose and... He looks like Beethoven. Oh right, they have to do the trial in the middle of the street because their ship was destroyed. Quite the accusation. Me? Wow, you guys don't believe him at all? Damn. He trusts the government that much. Oh shit. Oh shit. Whoa. He didn't want him to disown his own ships? Like if you build it, stand by it? Is that what he's... Uh-huh. Oh shit, he's pulling it out. Oh. Yeah. It's the fault of the person who used them. Aww. I like Tom a lot. Tom was staying silent this whole time, but he heard that one thing and couldn't stay silent. I feel like if they shoot Tom, he's gonna pop like a balloon. Oh no. Oh no.
裁くのも世界政府。この疑いは晴れるわけもねえ。
Correct.
ここまでだな。
What are you gonna do?
自分の
Make yourself look as guilty as possible?
こんなこと
Oh shit! Holy shit, Tom! Oh my god. Oh my god. Shit. By the way, is Tom part giant? Do we know that? Because he's quite a large man. Like, not just rotund, but like actually very tall as well, it seems like. Oh, they're tranquilizer bullets. Right. Oh, he's a fish man. Right. That makes sense. His appearance makes sense now. I can't remember if they told us he was a fisherman before or not. Judge me. This judge respects Tom. Oh. Right, so that gets the sun out of danger. Aww. I say sons, his apprentices. Come on, guys, read the room. This town is very nice, but they believe in the government so much, you know? They've bought all their propaganda. It's a beautiful fucking island. Oh. Did he die anyway? Like, if he just... Well, actually, he probably just got knocked out from the tranquilizers. Oh. No, not 3 culprits, 1 culprit. The trial for today has been changed. Yep. He's keeping his word. I was wanting answers about this. Judicial Island. Oh my god, that's totally got to be an arc in the future, right? Right? I want to talk about it in the discussion. Oh no, Franky! Franky! Well, it's kind of satisfying, but Franky, after what Tom did for you. Aww. Oh, god damn. What? Oh. Oh shit. Is this how he like fakes his death, you know? Because they thought Cutty Flam was dead, right? Oh, that's too well built. Wait, is this why the frog challenges the train so much? Jesus. Aww. Whoa! Alright, so they must have assumed he died there by getting hit by the train. Okay, we're definitely getting Franky. After all this, we're absolutely recruiting him. And I like it. I have no idea how he'll fit in with the crew, but I like it. Yeah, it would make sense he'd hate the government. Especially CP. Oh god. Oh god. Are they actually gonna take him to Enies Lobby? That would... I don't think so, right? We're gonna stay on Water 7. This saga's called Water 7. I imagine we're staying here, but there's so many episodes left, we could. I like the mouth moving for the sound effects as well. Oh shit. Right. He's still around. Oh, what does he look like? Show me what he looks like. Show me his full face. Whoa. Interesting mask you're wearing. Cool. That's a nice way to wrap up the Franky backstory bit. I really enjoyed it. So, here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Enis Lobby. I don't know how exactly, NES? If it was Japanese, like if it was supposed to be pronounced like a Japanese word, it would be NES. But also Japanese generally don't end in S like that, though it would be NESu Lobby. But it's either Enis Lobby or NES Lobby, whatever. Doesn't matter. Point is, they've talked about this several times. They keep mentioning this place, and I know they keep mentioning it. I mean, like, there's probably other places that they've mentioned quite a lot, but this one's sticking in my mind, and it makes me think it's sticking in my mind because I've heard it before, like outside of watching these episodes. So I feel like it's like maybe there's an arc that's called that in the future or something. Like, I try not to memorize the names of the arcs in the future because I'm trying to be as blind as possible going into this stuff, but like I haven't completely avoided them. I just haven't, It's basically impossible to completely avoid One Piece arc stuff when you're even vaguely aware of One Piece stuff, I feel like. But I don't know if there's actually an arc or a saga, I'm not quite sure, that is like Enis Lobby stuff. But the more I hear about it, the more I think it would make a dope arc, wouldn't it? Because it sounds like it's either like they called it like a judicial island or something. So, but I imagine in my mind it's sort of like Alcatraz. Like it's a huge prison where only the most dangerous criminals, they'll send them to that. So like I can totally see an arc where they have to go to that place to break someone out, and it's like super dangerous and stuff. But I don't feel like it would be this early in the series. There aren't many other shows where you can say 250 episodes is this early in the series, but it is. Like, I feel like that would be, quite a bit later in the series. But what it did make me remember is when I watched the OP and ED videos, before I started even watching One Piece, I did reactions to all of the, I didn't do reactions to the EDs, but I did reactions to all the OPs, right? And I really cannot remember, like almost anything about them except small flashes, because I only saw them all once and I didn't know anything about any of the characters or anything. So I only knew like very tiny flashes. I mean, I think in those OP reaction videos, I was calling Nami Mami the entire, like all of one of the videos or something. So like that just shows you how little One Piece information I had in my head. But I do have a vague recollection of in one of the OPs, there was a person who was like chained up or something, like locked up in handcuffs. And I remember saying or thinking, I think I said, like, I can imagine this being like a prison break arc or something. So I wonder if there is going to be one of those in the future. It is possible that they do it here, where they do take Franky to Enis Lobby or whatever. And then the rest of the like that would be pretty sick, because I've said before, like there's so many episodes left of the saga. Like, why are there so many episodes? If the reason there were so many episodes is because they took Franky to prison on a different island and we had to go and break him out or whatever, that would be pretty sick. That would be awesome. But I don't think that's what... I feel like that would be its entire own saga, I think. You know? I don't know, but I think that that's what would happen. But I still don't know what the rest of this saga will be about, because it's called the Water 7 Saga, which makes me think, you know, it should take place entirely on Water 7, but maybe not, you know? But we're 75 episodes away from finishing it, so we got quite a long way to go in the saga. And I feel like at this point, aren't we... Like, it feels like we're close to the end, you know? Like, if I didn't know how many episodes were in the saga, I would assume there's 10, like, at most, you know? That, in my mind, that would make sense, because it's like we need the Straw Hats to make it to where Franky is, and then the Straw Hats and Usopp would take down CP9 together. And then, you know, some extra time after that to have like some Nico Robin convincing or whatever. So let's say 5 extra episodes on top of that to finish off the Nico Robin stuff. 15 episodes. In my mind, if I was writing the show, if I like was trying to predict what it would be without knowing any other outside information, I would think this arc would be 15 more episodes long and we'd be done. But no, no, there's a lot. So I wonder, but also it's a saga. Sagas and arcs are different things, right? Like technically the Long Ring, Long Land arc was within the Water 7 saga. They were technically within the same thing. So it's possible we're coming towards the end of the arc, but not the saga? But that makes me think that the only reason they wouldn't separate it into a separate saga is because they stay on Water 7. So whatever happens next, we might beat CP9 soon, but then we stay on Water 7 because more shit's going down. Like Aokiji. You know, I don't know if we're going to deal with Aokiji the saga, but they set him up. So it's possible that they... But he also feels like he's too big picture for us, you know? He feels like he's too strong for us. So I don't know. I'm so excited. I love thinking about this stuff. Like, there's a part of me that doesn't want to get too meta with thinking about when arcs are going to end and trying to predict where the show's going to go. Like, I do, on one hand, want to sit back and enjoy the ride. But thinking of the potential of where everything can go is so exciting for me. So I'm having a lot of fun just, like, going, what the fuck? Like, where are they going with this now? So yeah, that was really cool. Also, I really liked in this episode, the bit where Tom punches Franky. Like, he's staying silent the whole time, but as soon as Franky says, like, they're not my ships anymore, Tom goes, shut the hell up. You build ships and you own them. Like, you build a ship, that's your ship. You are always a creator of that ship and you should be proud of it. You should not have any regrets about your ship. If someone else takes that ship and goes and becomes king of the pirates, not my problem, you know? I just built a ship and I did a damn fine job at it. And I'm proud that the ship was able to go and do that. But it's not my fault that Gold Roger did terrible things. Also, the thing is, like, I always wonder what Gold Roger was actually like. Because I feel like at this point in the show, I really don't know much about him at all. And it's kind of exciting and there's some mystery to that. But also, like, it's so curious, you know? Gold Roger was king of the pirates. We know that. We know he was kind of like, he was kind of a joyful guy by the sounds of it, because he was like laughing and seemed to take pleasure in starting this pirate era. So there's that happened. And we know about his ship. That's kind of all I feel like I know. I don't know if he was a good guy. Like, I know he was a good pirate, but was he a good guy? Did he do what Luffy does? And he was just embodying freedom and going around doing what he wants, but what he wanted to do generally was help out people as he came across them and take down oppressive motherfuckers, you know? If he was king of the pirates, I imagine it could be because he was taking out all the bad pirates. But he also could have been a horrible, evil person, you know? He could have been someone who was going around and killing people indiscriminately and doing horrible, terrible crimes. The government hates him because he birthed so many pirates. Not literally, obviously. He's not Crocodile. He's not pregnant. But people, like, they don't like him because he was the spark that set off so many other pirates taking to the seas, and also because I imagine he was like he had a bounty on him and he was a massive nuisance to track down. But it doesn't necessarily mean they didn't like him because he was evil. He might not have been evil. He might just have been breaking laws but not be evil, you know? Because Luffy breaks laws, but he's not evil. You can't say Luffy's evil. Look at him, he's friendly. So yeah, anyway, that's One Piece, episodes 248 to 250. I hope you enjoyed it. Please support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And especially on this channel, I definitely need some support on this channel if you can give it. And my Patreon account is down in the description below if you want the full-length reactions, as well as early access and exclusive videos. You can get the next like 12 episodes at least of One Piece on my Patreon account right now, so go check that out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.